Hello everyone, I'm just here today to talk about my VSG surgery. I had my VSG surgery on the 1st of July 2015, so about a year and a half ago. So I've had a lot of time to really work out if it's worked for me or not. Obviously it is a continuing journey, but I will start off with my stats first. So I'm 33 years old now. So I had the surgery when I was 31. My start weight was 108.5 kilos, and in pounds, I'm sorry, I have to look down for that, was 239 pounds. I have now lost 38 kilos and about 83 pounds, all up total at this point, and that's pretty much where I feel like I'm going to be staying. I've been really stagnant at about 69-70 kilos now, which I'm really happy with. So yeah, my experience, I did do a video when I had it done about a week later. So I was still recovering a little bit, but I felt fine. The only thing straight after that initial surgery part was the mushy food. I was going crazy with the mushy food, but you get over that quite quickly, which is good. The only other thing that was a bit of a negative for me, I did experience hair loss. So I had the surgery in July, and about October my hair loss started. It wasn't, you couldn't really tell unless you were my hairdresser or myself, and when I was brushing it, and it's just hair everywhere. But I spoke to my doctor about it, and he was like, look, it's because your body has gone through trauma. It would happen if you had a car accident, if you had a baby. That's what happens after your body's gone through trauma. So it had nothing, because I was trying to make sure I was getting all my protein in and doing everything I was supposed to be doing. And that was just a side effect, and he said it would stop in January, which it did, so that was fine. And look, it's all coming. I've got little baby hairs and things now coming through, but I did have really thick hair beforehand, and look, it's fine. Like there's nothing that I'm concerned about now with it, so that is great. I was on metformin when I went to see the doctor. I was actually put on metformin the day before. I was taken off metformin in the August after I had my bloods taken to see what my insulin levels were doing, and I was able to go off that. So that was amazing, because I was really sick of taking so many pills every day. So that was very exciting. So I no longer have insulin resistance. My polycystic ovarian syndrome, which I had, which I still have, is being managed, which is really good. I'm also an asthmatic, and that has improved dramatically, probably because I've lost the weight, and also because I have been exercising. So before I was unable to run, and I felt like, oh my gosh, everybody else can run, why can't I? Well, I had a whole suitcase, more than a suitcase on my back, 2 suitcases on my back. So that made it more difficult. So now I'm able to run, which is fantastic. And the only other thing that I experienced was I would get really lightheaded after the surgery, and I thought it was because I wasn't eating enough, but it had nothing to do with that. It was staying hydrated. It would make me, I would start to feel nauseous and lightheaded, and I worked out that it was only because I hadn't drunk enough water. So if you are having the surgery, please make sure that you are constantly drinking. I'm going to do another video on all of the bits and pieces that helped me through the surgery and after the aftermath of the surgery, so that you have some of those on hand if you are getting the surgery or considering having the surgery done. The other thing that I was really curious about was scarring, and like what your body will look like afterwards. So I'm actually going to put in a before pic now, and then I'm actually going to take off my dress and show you what my body looks like now. I'm pretty lucky I didn't have any excess skin. So I was told you will have excess skin, but I don't feel like I have anything extra, which is awesome. Yeah, so hopefully, so that it just, if this is something that you're interested in doing and just knowing exactly what's going to be happening to you. Okay, I'm trying to get the right camera angle for this, and it's really a bit difficult. So I'll take a step back. So this is the same closet I was wearing in my before pics. So this is what my body looks like now. Yeah, so I don't really have any excess skin. My chest, my bra size went... I was really excited to have them reduce in size, but they didn't. The back went from a 38/40 down to a 34, and I was 38 to a 40 double D. And when I got measured a couple of months ago, I was down to a 34 triple D. So I know that with bra sizing it's a bit odd, but and it's not always like the cup size and stuff, but yeah, so that's happened with that. Now I'm going to show you the scarring that I have from the surgery. Hi, so I'm just going to use my mirror for this. So the incisions that I have one there, one there, one up here, and one to the side over here. So the scarring is actually not as bad as I thought at all. That's from an old belly button piercing that I used to have. And I found the best way that to get rid of it, I was using creams and things like that, but I found that switch you around. The best way that I was able to get rid of the scarring was actually, and I say this very hesitantly, but it was actually just going out in the sun for 20 minutes every now and then, just to sort of get the sun onto them. I found that the best. I was using a cream called Derma as well, and I think that helped, as well as bio oil. But I really, yeah, the time that they really started to go down, I was actually on a holiday in the Whitsundays, and that's really when I noticed. And I mean, I'm a sunscreen girl, so I still had sunscreen on, but it just, I don't know, it seemed to help. So I hope that this video has helped you, and I will be doing another video in the next couple of weeks talking about what I used in the hospital and what I used afterwards. So I will see you soon. Bye!